Okay, so now I just have two doubles, x and z, one integer a, and now I have two strings. S1 is hello, S2 is goodbye. I have fixed and set precision, and recall that I have to include IO manip in order to use these format manipulators. And now I'm displaying x, z, a, and S1 at this point in time. Okay, I'm also using set width for x, z, and a. So x equals, then it sets a width to 10, in which it puts the 4.44, a width of 10 for z, which is 6.00, a width of 7 for a, and then a width of 10. So I've got 10 blank spaces and S1. So right now I think what I'm going to do is just not use set width and just display S1 by itself. So you can see what's happening here. Okay, so I'm going to display both S1 and S2 now. It's not going to look very nice. It's just going to display hello, goodbye right next to each other. All right. And so what I could do is I could set a width in front of each of them. Let me pick 8 and 8. So you can see that the field width that they're displaying in is right aligned. So hello has 5 characters, and so the width is set to 8, so you get 3 blank spaces and then hello. Goodbye has 7 characters, but in a field width of 8, it has 1 blank space and then the 7 characters in goodbye. And these are all right aligned, so the alignment is always set to right by default. But there's two format manipulators. There's left and there's right. So if you wanted something to be left aligned, you could do that. So I'm just going to come up here and I'm going to put, and let's see what happens. You'll see how that changes everything, because everything is now left aligned. So even though this is in a field with 4.44 of 10, it has 4.44 with 6 blank spaces after it, because now it's left aligned. Or same thing with the 6. The 10 has a field width of 7, so you have 10 and 5 blank spaces. And now hello is left aligned in a field width of 8. So you have 5 with 3 blank spaces and goodbye after it. So if you change it from right, which is the default, you could change it to left. In every place after the word left, it is left aligned. So if I wanted to change it back to right aligned, now these are all left aligned and hello and goodbye are right aligned. So you can change it back and forth from left to right at any time, but right is the default. Right? And the last format manipulator I'm going to talk about is setfill. And the fill character for the field width by default is blank spaces, but you could change it to a different character if you want. So what I'm going to do here, just change this to an asterisk. Oops, it's setfill character. Sorry, that's got a single quote around it. And now you can see instead of blank spaces filling the field width, you have asterisks. And at any point in time, you could change the fill back to a blank space character. It works from this point of the program on. But with any of the other format manipulators you've seen, really the only one that only works for one individual expression is set W. All the rest stay in place until they're changed to something else. So that's important to know. And you can also put these together. You could see here I've got right here, and then I've got set fill. But I could, if I wanted to, put those in the same cout statement. That would be fine. And that would do the same exact thing. Or I could even make them part of this cout statement. So I have write, set fill, set W, and put them together. So a lot of these are kind of optional. Most of the time, this is the one line that you'll see, fixed and set precision. Again, I recommend just changing it right before the cout statements if they're going to be the same for the whole program. There's no need to put it in front of each and every cout statement. That would be a bit redundant.